Whistle goes and we are underway in the WSL between Aston Villa and Manchester United, and immediately that long searching ball forward from Maya Letitia has found Melvin Mallard out on the left hand side. Tackle goes in and Lucy Parker knocks the ball away for a Manchester United throw next to the corner flag. Mallard just wondering whether to go right or left, sees the route blocked off, goes down the left-hand side to Jess Park, who feeds this into the path of Anna Sandberg. Sandberg up against Parker, rolls it back down the line to Melvin Mallard. Mallard attacking the penalty area again, just shrugs off a couple of attempts, then the pass can only find Kirsty Hansen, who is striding forward, up over halfway, through the centre circle, up towards the edge of the D, going to get a left-footed shot away. It's not bad at all from Kirsty Hansen. It was always bending wide, I think, but Fallon Tullis-Joyce just for a moment was scrambling to cover it.
She was, but I think you've got to give a lot of credit to Fallon Tullis-Joyce there. She dropped off so quickly that she made it difficult for Kirsty Hansen. She knew that she couldn't just dink it over her as she was driving forward. She had to actually put a little bit of curl on it to hit a corner as well as get it over her. But it shows you the confidence that Kirsty Hansen's playing with. We said, didn't we? She was cutting in from the right or the left. You know she's got the ability to hit those from distance.
Only two players in the WSL this season have had more touches per 90 minutes on average than Maya Letitia. One of them plays for Chelsea. Oh, that's a lovely touch from Melvin Mallard into the penalty area. Left-footed effort. Brilliant save from Ellie Roebuck. Sharply down to her left-hand side. Palms it round the post. Really good football all round.
It's an excellent save by Ellie Roebuck. Melvin Mallard did brilliantly again. She's been playing really well this game. Just drove in as the ball came across to her. Took the touch past Parker. Opened up. I think she then took it a little bit too wide. I think she made it more difficult for herself, got her shot away, and Ellie Roebuck with fingertips just around the post.
So to those two players, one for Chelsea, one for Arsenal. One is Germer, the other Mariona Caldente, as the ball is into the penalty area from the corner. Headed up but not away, back into the box, chance for Schuller. Schuller looks to get the header in. It is turned behind for another Manchester United corner, this time from the opposite side, the United left.
Oh, interesting. Germer doesn't surprise me. Centre-back tend to have a lot of possession of the ball. Caldente, that's impressive for a player in that position. Just seeing a replay again of the save from Ellie Roebuck for that Melvin Mallard shot. Brilliant save, fingertips.
Really good stuff. Corner whipped into the box now, underneath the crossbar. Dangerous one, it's in the back of the net, and it's straight from the corner. Manchester United lead against Aston Villa. What a delivery that is from the right-hand side. Whipped in with the right foot. It's Giulia Ziggiotti that tucks it under the crossbar into the back of the net, and Manchester United lead.
As you said, a brilliant delivery. She looks a little bit embarrassed celebrating there, but she shouldn't be. It's a fantastic goal and a fantastic delivery. Ellie Roebuck there looking a little frustrated. You would be as a goalkeeper, but that delivery was just brilliant. Went in, top stanchion, off the post, off the crossbar.
As we see it whipped in here, it's dipping and curling, it ricochets back off the post. It is spectacular from Giulia Ziggiotti. Wow, what a delivery that is. It curled and dipped and ricocheted off the inside of the post. Can't argue that one at all.
You can't, but that's why you have players on your posts. You saw Lynn Vilms dropped in as the ball was getting delivered onto that back post. You can't do anything when you're running towards the goal with the pace of the ball like that.
Aston Villa breaking towards the edge of the penalty area here, picked up by Hansen. Hansen's right-footed effort, big deflection, whipped into the back of the net, and as quick as that, we are level. Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 1, Kirsty Hansen.
Brilliant play by Kirsty Hansen. She's been Aston Villa's best player for the whole game so far. All of this half, the way she drives in on her left foot and her right foot, this time it was off her right foot. Would expect her to maybe cut round the outside there and unleash the shot with her left. Villa worked hard to win the ball back. Kirsty Hansen just pulled off on that left-hand side as she cut in field. It just went through the legs of two players, Jade Riviere and Maya Letitia. It's a brilliant piece of attacking play from Kirsty Hansen. Wrong-footed, everyone there.
Fighting against Maritz. Maritz winning that particular battle. And then Ziggiotti steps in, makes another challenge, but Hansen's going to get on the end of it and just going to have a little run at Maya Letitia again. Plays a neat pass inside to Hijikata, steps out, right-footed effort, brilliant save. What a stop, Fallon Tullis-Joyce watched it perfectly, two hands pushed out of the penalty area and away.
That's a brilliant stop. As she hit that ball there, I thought it was curling into that corner of the goal. It's a brilliant open up here, took it out of the line of Jade Riviere, used it to curl the ball round. That's a fantastic save from Fallon Tullis-Joyce.
Starts it outside the post and it is curling in. Fallon Tullis-Joyce keeps her eyes on it, pushes it away. Brilliant from Hijikata as she steps out there, right-footed attempt, and it is curling in.
Perfect height for the goalkeeper, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm not saying anything. Dean Kiley will tell me off.
No, it's a brilliant save.
Schuller looks to win this, but is crowded out of it. Eventually comes back and makes the challenge, gets it away to Melvin Mallard. Mallard gets a fortuitous bounce or two, and it's up over halfway. Melvin Mallard still sprinting. He's not going to get the attempt to get on the end of it as the referee brings the opening 45 minutes to a close. Took half an hour for things to really kick off, but then they did. A brilliant effort from Giulia Zighiotti, straight from the corner, dipping and swerving, ricocheted off the far post and into the back of the net to open the scoring. Just a couple of minutes later, and it was Kirsty Hansen to the rescue for Aston Villa inside the penalty area, stepped onto her right foot, sent the ball between the legs of a defender and past Fallon Tullis-Joyce, completely wrong-footed by the effort from the Aston Villa number 20. Brilliant first 45 minutes of football with plenty more action to come. At the break, it's Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 1. And we're underway in the second half of this WSL game between Aston Villa and Manchester United. Scores one apiece in the first 45. What can Manchester United conjure up in half number 2? Villa in possession just inside the Aston Villa half, won back by Manchester United. Jess Park quickly into the feet of Leah Schuller, who gives it back to Jess Park, who just evades the challenge of Parker. Sandberg wrapping round on the overlap. Jess Park carries the ball in field, plays it back to Dominique Janssen. Janssen measures the right-footed pass into the penalty area, headed back across goal, chance for Schuller! Right-footed effort inside the 6-yard box, jags off the outside of the boot and wide of the right-hand upright.
I'm not entirely sure how she managed to miss that. She got herself in such a good position. As the ball came across, she dragged off the back of the defender, got herself into a great space. Whether she just took her eye off it, whether she just hit it with the wrong part of her foot, it seemed easier to miss from there. Hit the outside of her foot instead of opening her foot up and just passing it into the net. And
picked up by Elizabeth Turland. Turland's got runners and picks out that runner on the right-hand side in terms of Lisa Nalsund. Nalsund's going to look to give this back to a sprinting Elizabeth Turland, who gets there before the ball rolls over the dead ball line. Looks to push the cross through into the penalty area. Bit of confusion between the two defenders, Parker and Ellie Roebuck, the goalkeeper. Eventually pushed behind for a Manchester United corner.
Probably an unnecessary corner to give away from an Aston Villa perspective. Roebuck was there calling for the ball to come through to her. But a great opportunity for United and for Anna Sandberg to whip this ball in under Ellie Roebuck's crossbar.
Quality delivery required from Anna Sandberg on the far side if Manchester United are going to find a way to nose themselves back in front. 20 minutes of the game left to play. Sandberg's right wing corner, left footed delivery into the box now. It is underneath the crossbar and just headed away by Patton, who stood her ground. Fallon Tullis-Joyce is going to send the ball back to the edge of the penalty area though. Flick on from Turland is eventually cleared. Miyazawa. Good run from Hinata Miyazawa, then cuts in field and gets the right-footed pass into the penalty area. Headed on by Melvin Mallard, swept towards goal brilliantly by Elizabeth Turland. Flick on and finished into the bottom left-hand corner. Really good work from the Manchester United substitute, and the Reds are in front again. Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 2.
It's a brilliant finish by Elizabeth Turland. Just connects on it so early. I don't think Ellie Roebuck's feet were set. She wasn't ready. She wasn't expecting the shot. She'll be frustrated. She could have done better, but it's a brilliant finish. It's a fantastic knockdown from Mallard. And Turland just gets ahead of the defender and whips it. First time before it even gets the chance to bounce on the half volley and into the net.
Proper centre forward strike that, isn't it? Give the goalkeeper something to deal with. And it's awkward for Ellie Roebuck. Can't get herself set. Almost goes through her in the end, but brilliant work from Elizabeth Turland to put herself in that position. I think the assist will go to Melvin Mallard for Elizabeth Turland's 4th WSL goal of the season. Starters and finishers. I know that that's not always popular with footballers. They want to be involved from the very get-go, but it is important that you've got people that can come on and affect the game. Meanwhile, Aston Villa breaking in the opposite direction. Salmon into the penalty area, real chance here. Shot comes in and it's a big stop again from Fallon Tullis-Joyce, who just stands her ground, gets 2 hands to it and pushes it behind for the corner.
It's another great save from Tullis-Joyce. It's Ebony Salmon that finds herself in acres of space on that left-hand side and just drives direct for goal. Turns really well against Maya Letizia, gets past her and then just goes direct, straight for goal. Gets her shot away, and as you said, really strong hand from Maya Letizia, from Fallon Tullis-Joyce.
Corner taken short by Aston Villa. Whipped into the box. Comes all the way through. Another opportunity. Stabbed towards goal again, but this one up and over the top. Jenna Niswanger has come onto the field in the midst of everything that went on there after the Manchester United goal. So another change for Aston Villa.
It's important that United can stay focused. Because we saw, didn't we, after the opening goal of the game, how easy it is to switch off in that emotional state of having just scored.
Anna Sandberg. Gets the ball away down the left-hand side. So just a confirmation for you, it is Océane Deslandes who's made way for Jenna Niswanger. Brought down by Turland, down the line to Mallard. Good run from Melvin Mallard, and she's got the pass away too. Jess Park's in some space on the edge of the penalty area. Turland breaks the run, Park into the middle. Manchester United have 3. Jess Park, fantastic from the edge of the penalty area. Lovely close control, managed to get away from the defender and fires home. And Manchester United extend their advantage to 2. Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 3.
It's a fantastic goal, and as soon as you see Jess Park driving into the penalty box in that kind of central area, you know it's going to find the back of the net. You've got to give so much credit, firstly to Mallard for the pass that opens up to her, but the run that Turland makes that takes the defenders away, opens up the space so that Jess Park can get that shot away, is brilliant.
Excellent team goal that, and I know that it looks like Jess Park has done all of the work, but the pass, as Siobhan said, is excellent, and the run from Elizabeth Turland, exactly what it needs to be. Salmon on the edge of the penalty area, left-hand side, up against Lundkvist. Lundkvist watches the ball carefully, makes the initial tackle, but has it taken off her by Niswanger, who puts it back into the box, and this is a chance maybe for Jean-Francois, who looks to get the cross in. Sliding tackle, knocked away, corner.
It's a great tackle by Maya Letizia, but I'm actually really impressed with how well Jean-Francois managed to stay on her feet then. It looked like she was taking a tumble. Somehow managed to regain her feeting.
Feeting? Is that like footing?
No one noticed that, right?
No, no. Nobody drew attention to it either. Ball is whipped into the penalty area, headed away by Manchester United. Melvin Mallard going to take over. Still full of running, Melvin Mallard. Looks to put some pressure on here, but really good work from Lynn Vilms to get the ball back to the goalkeeper. Sandberg gets on the end of the returned ball to the edge of the penalty area. Just takes a moment to catch her breath as well, because a little bit of sprinting had to happen there. Gets the ball from Dominique Janssen. Sandberg tries to take on Anna Patton, but can't do so. Then the pass given away by Hinata Miyazawa. Ends up at the feet of Maya Hijikata. Jean-Francois out to the left Opportunity for Niswanger to get the ball in. Cleared away. Melvi Mala back in possession. Elizabeth Turland had got on a bike there and was trying to make up the ground, but pass was a bit of a difficult one to pick out, so United just slow things down. Elizabeth Turland is now on the ball for Manchester United, rolls it back to Anna Sandberg, infield to Miyazawa. Gets it back from Elizabeth Turland. It's a lovely 1-2 to give Hinata Miyazawa some space, then put into the path of Lisa Nalsund. Nalsund across to Jess Park. Jess Park, edge of the penalty area. Arriving is Lundkvist. Lundkvist's in, and Manchester United have a fourth. What a way to score your debut goal. Counter-attacking brilliance, and Halla Lundkvist fires home right-footed. Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 4.
It's a fantastic finish, and it's brilliant build-up play. The 1 and 2 touch, the overlapping runs, the work in between the ranks. So many players involved in that game, and as you said, great to see Hannah Lundkvist getting up, getting high, overlapping, and getting her first goal.
Jess Park waits and waits and waits for the arrival of Lundkvist, and then the pass through to her just as she picks it up here, checks her shoulder, waits and waits, and eventually releases the pass, and it's a really good finish from the Manchester United right back.
Yeah, as you see Jess Park take the look. She knows that Lundkvist's coming. She knows that she's got the ability to hold on to it. Lays it off with perfect weightage. And Lundkvist there, just firing it in for the fourth.
Manchester United absolutely brilliant in the second part of this second half. Aston Villa unable to live with them, Siobhan.
Yeah, they've moved the ball around really quickly, made opportunities, but I think you look at how a game is defined by moments. I can't remember if it was 1-1 or 2-1 when Fallon Tolles-Droid made that excellent save from Ebony Salmon.
Meanwhile, into the penalty area comes Lisa Nalsund. Nalsund's effort is saved by Ellie Roebuck. What a counter-attack that was, led by Elizabeth Turland. Lisa Nalsund gets into the penalty area, fires the left-footed shot in, and it deflects away for a corner.
It does, and United have scored 4 goals. They could have had 5, 6 or 7 with the performance in this second half, and we go back to talking about those moments, and that save that Fallon Tolles-Droid made against Ebony Salmon when she'd just come onto the pitch, that goes in, the game takes a completely different turn.
Manchester United now have 16 shots, 7 of which have been on target, against Aston Villa's 10 with 6 on target, and completely turned around what was all Aston Villa for the first 45 minutes in terms of action in the penalty area. Really good performance as Jess Park picks up the seconds after the corner goes sailing out of the penalty area. Miyazawa re-delivers into the box. Heads go up, Layla Drury trying to get there. Turland looking to head it on, but eventually lifted clear by Villa into midfield, where it's fought for by Lisa Nalsund, who wins it back and gives it to Dominique Janssen. Janssen turns and drives towards the penalty area. Manchester United don't feel like they're done yet as Zigiotti keeps this in and goes into the challenge against Lucy Staniforth. Not going to get the... Oh, is going to get the throw-in. Lucy Staniforth not massively pleased at that, but Manchester United will be delighted.
Yeah, but I think that's the right decision. I know we're slightly biased anyway, but I do think it took a knock off Staniforth as it went out of play. Lovely
Turn from Miyazawa, and Miyazawa's right-footed effort deflects in the penalty area. Nalsund's turn finds only Jean-Francois, and Aston Villa are going to smash the ball away with 15 seconds of the game left to go. Really good work from Manchester United in this second half to guarantee themselves 3 more points in the WSL, and if everything goes their way, could easily find themselves up to 5th, depending on how those other games finish. London City Lionesses trail Manchester City women by 2-1. Final whistle goes here, and Manchester United do add 3 points to their WSL total. A brilliant second half performance, nosing them in front, and then turned into a bit of a rout.